In the heart of the nation's capital stands an institution born from a promise that education, dignity, and opportunity should not be reserved for the few, but extended to the many. This is Howard University, one of America's most important historically Black universities, and a living monument to the struggle for freedom, equality, and Black excellence. Howard University was founded in 1867, during the turbulent years of Reconstruction, when the United States was trying to rebuild itself after the Civil War. The nation had abolished slavery, but freedom alone did not guarantee justice. Millions of newly emancipated African Americans faced poverty, violence, and exclusion from education and civic life. In that moment of uncertainty, Howard emerged as a radical act of hope. Named after General Oliver Otis Howard, a Union officer and head of the Freedmen's Bureau, the university was established with a mission that was both urgent and revolutionary: to educate Black Americans and prepare them for leadership in a country still deeply divided by race. From the beginning, Howard was more than a school. It was a statement that Black intellect, ambition, and leadership would shape the future of the United States. In its earliest years, Howard became a beacon for students who had been denied access to opportunity elsewhere. Its classrooms trained teachers, ministers, lawyers, doctors, and public servants, people who would carry the fight for equality into every corner of American life. At a time when many institutions excluded Black students entirely, Howard created a space where excellence could thrive and where a new generation could imagine a different America. But Howard's influence did not stop at the classroom door. As the civil rights movement gathered force in the 20th century, Howard University stood at the center of the struggle. Its students and faculty were not only witnesses to history, they were participants in it. The university became a crucible for activism, debate, and strategy, producing leaders who would challenge segregation, dismantle legal barriers, and demand full citizenship. Among the most consequential figures shaped by Howard was Thurgood Marshall, the brilliant lawyer who would become the first Black justice of the United States Supreme Court. Marshall studied at Howard University's School of Law, where he was mentored by Charles Hamilton Houston, a towering legal strategist who believed that the law could be used as a weapon against segregation. At Howard, Marshall sharpened the arguments that would later transform American constitutional law. Marshall's legacy is inseparable from Howard's. As chief counsel for the NAACP, he argued in 1 Brown v. Board of Education in 1954, the landmark case that declared racial segregation in public schools unconstitutional. That victory did not happen in isolation. It was the product of years of intellectual training, legal discipline, and moral conviction nurtured at Howard University. Howard's alumni and faculty helped shape the legal, political, and cultural battles of the civil rights era. They marched, litigated, organized, taught, and inspired. They understood that freedom required more than speeches and slogans, it required institutions, strategy, and endurance. Howard became one of the great engines of that movement, producing leaders who carried the fight from classrooms to courtrooms, from campuses to Congress. Today, Howard University remains a symbol of resilience and excellence. But its story is not just about the past. It is about the enduring power of education to transform lives and challenge injustice. Founded in the aftermath of slavery, Howard rose as a place where Black Americans could claim their right to learn, lead, and define their own future. From Reconstruction to the Civil Rights Movement, Howard University has stood at the crossroads of American history, not watching from the sidelines, but helping to write the script of a more just nation. Howard University is more than a university. It is a legacy, a movement, a promise kept across generations. Subscribe to our channel for more educative videos. Thank you.